All right. All right, beautiful ladies. So go ahead and we're gonna start in a seated position. So just an easy pose. I'm gonna stay kind of close to the screen for now, but make sure that your hips are above your knees, okay? So whether you have a block or a comfy cushion, we're just gonna bring the palms to the knees. Very, very simple pose to start. And when you're ready, we're gonna sit here for a few moments. Go ahead and gently close the eyes. And we'll start to invite stillness to the physical body. Feeling that firm foundation of your seat connecting you to the earth. Take a moment, and as you take in a big inhale, feel the full weight of your body. As you exhale, release and allow yourself to be fully, fully supported by the gravity beneath you. And then start to bring your awareness and attune to the breath. So inhaling, perhaps inhaling for 4 counts, noticing that space where the inhale and the exhale meet, and then exhaling for 4 counts. So we're looking for a balance and an equality of breath. So just being still here. You are right here, right now, exactly where you should be, keeping the eyes closed. I wanted to start and end by sharing this quote. A friend of mine shared this with me yesterday, and I thought it was quite powerful. The storm is out there, and every one of us must eventually face the storm. When the storm comes, pray that it will shake you to your roots and break you wide open. Being broken open by the storm is your only hope. When you are broken open, you get to discover for the first time what is inside you. Some people never get to see what is inside them. What beauty, what strength, what truth and love. They were never broken open by the storm. So don't run from your pain, your fear, the uncertainty. Run into it. Let life's storm shatter you. So I invite us all today, ladies, to allow this practice to break us open in all the right ways. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind with your body, with your mind, and your spirit. Now, let's bring our awareness to the mental body. So taking a big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, clear. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here, creating space and a clearing in the mental body, quieting the mind chatter. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. And finally, we've invited stillness to the physical body. We've invited stillness to our mental body. Now bring your awareness to your heart, to that energetic body that is both seen and unseen and felt. Taking a big breath in, fill up the entire body, feel the heart lift, feel the crown lift, hold the breath at the top. Sip in just a little bit more air. Now open the mouth, exhale, and cleanse. We'll do 1 more just like that. Beautiful. Inhale, fill up the entire body. Feel the heart rise. Hold the breath at the top. Sink into that peace and stillness. Now sip in just a little bit more air and open the mouth. Exhale, fully let go. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring 1 hand over your heart. Bring 1 hand to your lower belly. Together, we are here in this virtual community. I wish you could see what I could see right now. It's so, so beautiful, ladies. Let's take 1 collective inhale together. And open the mouth, exhale. Collectively, we let go. So beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and come to our backs. So you can release the hands down, gently open the eyes, remove that cushion or block out from underneath your seat, and go ahead and come down to the mat. I'm gonna back up. Can everybody still hear me okay? Yeah, great, okay. So come on down to the back, Bring the soles of the feet to the mat so the knees are bent. Feet are hip-width distance apart, yeah? Palms come down by the hips. So from here, we're gonna do just a few raises of the tail. We'll do 3 of these, just the hips. So really find all 4 corners of the feet. Press through the heels. Use the palms as an anchor. As you inhale, lift the tailbone up off of the earth. Shoulder blades and head stay grounded. Good. As you exhale, lower the tailbone, rolling the vertebra one at a time like a strand of pearls. Good. Let the breath fuel the movement on your next inhale. Press through the heels. Knees and upper thighs are energetically pulling in towards each other. Tailbone lifts. And exhale, slowly lower. Good. One more, just like this. Inhale, feel the tailbone rise. Feel the heart lifting. No tension in the neck or jaw. And exhale, slowly release to the mat. Now we'll do the same thing, but we're gonna do our arms. Feet stay planted. As you inhale, those arms are gonna rise up and over. Feel the resistance to this. As you exhale, hands are gonna return to the mat where they started. Yeah, no rush here. Enjoy the fluidity of the movement. 2 more. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Feel each part of the body that is required to make these movements. Exhale, hands return to the mat. You've got 1 more, arms only. Beautiful. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Feel the heart lift, feel the ribs expand. Exhale, palms return to the mat. Good. Now, option, you can do one or the other. I'm going to put both together. Do what feels right for your body. So, as we inhale, those arms come up overhead, tail lifts, jaw and neck are neutral. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. You've got 2 more. You can close the eyes here or find a focal point on the ceiling. Inhale, you rise. And exhale, release. Good. Last one. Inhale, rise. Good. And exhale. Release it down. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring both knees into the chest. Gently give yourself a hug. You can rock side to side, but I want you to notice that feeling of the head, the shoulder blades, the spine, the hips. All are fully supported by the ground beneath you. Good. And then bring the arms out to a T. Yeah. You can bring the soles of the feet back down to the mat. And we're just going to gently windshield wiper side to side. So not a full stretch or side twist, just starting to wake up the lower back. Continuing to enjoy that equality of breath. Good. Now go ahead and come back to center. Take your left ankle and cross it over your right knee. Yeah? So we got a little figure 4. Left palm finds the left knee. Taking a big inhale. As you exhale, press that knee away as you're pressing the knee into the hand. So finding a little bit of resistance here. Good. Option to stay here, or if you'd like to thread the needle, you can lift that right foot up off of the earth. Shin is parallel. Wrap the hands around the thigh. Yeah. And then start to pull that right thigh into the body, feeling an opening in the left hip. Jaw is neutral, neck is neutral. The tops or the creases of the mouth are lifting upwards. Sweet little smile. Taking 1 more full cycle of breath. Good. As you exhale, if you got that foot raised, lower the left or the right foot down to the earth, and that left leg is going to return, and then we're just going to do it on the other side. Nice and slow, gentle. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Taking a big inhale. As you exhale, press that palm into the knee and the knee into the hand as you open up that right hip. Good. Option again. You can thread the needle, lifting that left shin parallel to the earth. Both feet are flexed. Pulling that left knee or left thigh into the chest. Feel an opening in the right hip. Breathe. Notice if you are holding any tension in the throat, in the neck, in the shoulders. Can you send the breath there and find release? One more big inhale. Good, and exhale, lower that left leg down, unwind. And one more time, we'll bring the knees into the chest. We're gonna start to rock and roll. We're gonna find all fours. So actually, you know what? I'm just kidding. We're gonna find a seat. So just start to rock and roll, waking up the spine. Give it a few rounds. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and come up. We're gonna find easy pose once more. We'll be directly on the mat. I'm gonna turn so I can face you. Good. So palms come down to the knees. We'll take it and inhale. Let that heart shine forward. You can't see, but this is a little bit of a variation of cat and cow. So that heart is shining forward. Sits bones are glued to the mat. As you exhale, curling around the spine. Chin comes to the chest. A few more rounds just like this. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, curl and round the spine. Using those hands on the knees as an anchor. Give me one more. Good, and exhale. There we go. So I'm going to turn back around towards you. Go ahead and inhale. Let those arms rise up and overhead. Feel a full stretch. Rib cage really coming up out of the hips. As you exhale, take your left hand down to the mat. Make sure that right sits bone is glued to the mat. As you inhale, find some length. Exhale, that right hand or the right arm extends up and over the right ear. I am so sorry if I am opposite you right now. Breathing here. Noticing, again, any place that feels tight or resistant. Feel the curiosity of movement. Enjoy it. We don't have to stay still. Good. Taking a big breath in. Arms rise up overhead. And exhale, that opposite hand finds the mat. Left arm reaches up and over the left ear. Make sure that left hip, that left sits bone is anchored to the mat. Beautiful. Taking nice big breaths, feeling the ribs expand, feeling that stretch in the side body. Good. On your next inhale, come back up through the center. We'll bring our hands down to our hips, and we're just going to make some big circles here. So big or as small as you want. Again, allow the breath to fuel the movement. So maybe as you inhale, we're making that cow posture again as the heart shines forward. And as you exhale, curling and rounding the spine. Belly is engaged here. Feel the core. Feel the movement, the opening, and the flexibility of the hips. Good, and let's go ahead and change directions. What a time to be alive, right? I am so grateful for the opportunity to come to my mat, to move, to restore and replenish, to find clarity, to face the storm on this mat. Go ahead and inhale. We'll come back up through center. Good. Let's take in a big inhale. Arms rise up overhead. Exhale. Hands are going to come down to cactus or goalpost arms. Yeah? So we'll inhale. Heart shines forward. Exhale. We're going to bring the elbows together. So feel the shoulder blades separate. That head can tuck. We've got a few more like this. Inhale. Let that heart shine forward. Open up. Exhale. Elbows touch, shoulder blades separate. Good. Two more. Last one. Inhale. Feel that place across the shoulder bones or shoulder, what is this? Collarbone opening. And exhale. So good. And just for fun, let's inhale the arms wide out into a T. And then I want you to wrap your arms around yourself and squeeze. I miss hugs so much. I'm pretending like I'm hugging you all now. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms stretch wide to a T, and then opposite arm on top. Oh, we're all gonna be so starved for hugs at the end of this. Good. Go ahead and inhale the arms wide. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Let's find all fours. Now, if you have knee issues, you can always, throughout any of these poses where we're down on the knees, you can bring a blanket or a pillow, or you can always bend your mat up underneath. So here in tabletop position, we're going to find a few rounds of cat and cow. So knees directly underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Get a solid foundation. We'll inhale, belly drops, tail and chin lift. Good. Exhale. Press the ground away with the palms and the tops of the feet. Curl and round the spine. Belly is engaged. Inhale, belly drops. Gaze and tail lift. Exhale, curl and round. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and kickstand your left leg out to the side. Yep, that right leg is going to extend long to the back of the mat, so the blade of the right heel is going to find the back of the mat. Left arm anchors down, right arm reaches up to the sky. Beautiful. Sip in a little bit more air through the fingers, and then as you exhale, let that right arm extend up and over the right ear. Take your time, notice what you feel. Here we are one more time in this extension, really feeling the ribs coming up out of the hips. That side body is lengthening, crown is lengthening, tail is lengthening the opposite way. One more big breath in. Good, and as you exhale, start to make big circles with the arm. Taking the weight out of that left wrist. If this is too much on your wrist, you can always come to your fist. Good. And making that circle as big or as small as you like. Going ahead, switching directions. Letting the breath fuel the movement. We'll take an inhale, find length once more. And then exhale, we're going to come back to all fours. And go ahead, you can sit back on your heels for just a moment and just wring out the wrists and the shoulders. I see y'all all shaking. You look good. So we'll come back. Your reset, and this time we're going to kickstand the right foot out to the side. So I'm going to be backwards. Left leg extends long. The blade of that left heel finds the back of the mat. Right arm is anchored in the mat. Left arm reaches up. Good. Sip in a little bit more air through the fingertips. Exhale, that left arm reaches up and over the left ear. Beautiful. Continuing to breathe. Feel what you feel. And then you can start to make those big waves with the arms. You can close the eyes, truly enjoy and be delighted by your body's ability to move. Switch directions. Good. One more big inhale. We'll find that nice extension. And then exhale. We'll come back to all fours. We're going to find child's pose for just a moment. So let our knees come to the outer edges of the mat. Big toes kiss. Seat pulls back to the feet. Arms extend long in front of you. Forehead finds the mat. You've got 3 full rounds of breath here. Beautiful yogis. If I was there, I would come over and rub on all of you. You look great. Taking a big breath here. Feel the back body expand and rise, and then open the mouth, stick out the tongue, exhale. Let go of any stale energy. One more big cleansing breath. Inhale, yogis. Fill up the body. And open the mouth. Exhale to clear. So beautiful. On your next inhale, you can start to gently rise up to all fours. Tuck the toes. And when you're ready, really pressing through the palms, you can start to push the ground away, lifting the tail. Keep those knees nice and bent. Yep. Just trying to find full length in the arms, or straighten the arms. Knees are nice and bent. We're coming into this first downward dog easy. Making any adjustments or movements you need. Maybe letting one leg straighten as that heel sinks into the mat, bending the other leg. Kind of walking your dog. Shake your head side to side. Good. Now just for a moment, bring the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Yeah. And just enjoy a really nice wide-legged downward facing dog. Breathe here. Good. And from here, we're gonna start to slowly, feet are still wide, slowly start to walk your hands back towards the legs. Good. Bring your heels in so that your toes are pointing out at a 45-degree angle. Yeah. Bring a nice bend into the knees. And then we're gonna inhale to rise all the way up. Arms sweep up overhead. Good. And as you exhale, go ahead and come down. Bring the forearms to the legs. So spine is long here. We're kind of in a little bit of a modified squat. Build up just a little bit of heat. We're here for 3 full breaths. If you need to come out of it, that's fine. Make sure the spine is long. Neck is not tight. It's neutral. Breathing. Tail is dropping. Feel all the weight in your feet. Good. On your next inhale, go ahead and straighten the legs. Arms rise up overhead. You can heel toe those feet together. They're going to be hip-width distance apart. Now, this is something that's probably a little bit funky to you, but something I've been doing in my own personal practice the last few days. I feel like the gravity and the weight of this global experience that we're having has encouraged me to explore the weight in my body a little bit more. So bear with me. Root into all 4 corners of the feet. Slight micro bend into the knees. Okay? We're going to inhale, the arms rise up overhead. Now, as you exhale, I want you to allow your arms to just fall slowly. Yeah. Keeping a bend into the knees. Prioritize the spine. So lower belly is engaged. And I want you to let your hands just hang. Maybe allow your head to hang. So you're fully supported by your feet, your arms, your neck, your chin, your torso is heavy. Feel the full weight. Continuing to breathe. Almost as if all of the weight of everything that we've been carrying and holding is just melting and sliding off of our fingertips, dripping away. One more big, full breath here. Good. At the bottom of that exhale, big bend into the knees. As you inhale, energetically sweep those arms up slowly overhead. And exhale, hands return to your heart. Beautiful. Pause here for just a moment. Arms can come out to the side. Here we are in Tadasana, in mountain pose. Here we are reminded of our strength, of our own unique place in this world. Taking a full breath in. Open the mouth, exhale fully. Beautiful. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat. So feet are going to stay hip-width distance apart. We're going to start to move through a few vinyasa sequences. So we'll inhale, the arms rise up overhead. As you exhale, swan dive forward. Lead with that gorgeous heart. Release the hands down to the mat. Release the neck. On an inhale, find a halfway lift, long flat spine, hands come to the shins. Good. Exhale, hands release down to the mat. Step your right foot back so you're in a low lunge, and then we're going to drop that right knee. Again, if you need a pillow or a blanket here, take the time to grab one. We're going to inhale, arms rise up overhead. Yep, so hips are above that right knee. Good. Taking a big inhale, sit through the fingers. Exhale, hands come behind the back. You can find the lower back, or if it's available, interlace those hands and straighten the elbows. So here we are again, opening across the collarbones, the chest, the heart. Breathe here. Lower belly is engaged, navel to spine. At the end of an exhale, release the hands. Inhale, arms rise up overhead. Exhale, hands return to the mat, tuck those back toes. Lift the right knee up off of the earth. Good. Plant that right hand into the mat. Left arm reaches up. Find a twist. You're here for one full cycle of breath. So strong. Inhale through the fingertips. Exhale, left hand returns to frame that left foot. Taking an inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, step that right foot forward and fold to release. Big bend into the knees as you inhale, arms sweep up overhead, palms press. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Incredible. Same thing, other side. I'm gonna go to this side so I can still see you. So we'll inhale, arms rise, heart lifts, prayer lifts like an offering. As you exhale, swan dive, lead with the heart, release the head and the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat spine. Exhale, step that left foot back, low lunge, drop your left knee. Get stable through your base. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Good, exhale, hands come behind the back. Find that spot that feels comfortable to you as you inhale. Begin to let the heart shine forward. Breathe here. Heart opening, chest opening. Good. At the end of an exhale, release the hands. Arms rise up, overhead, reach. Exhale, hands frame that right foot. Tuck the back toes, lift that left knee. Left hand plants into the mat, right arm reaches up. Find your twist. Breathe. Good. As you exhale, that right hand returns to the mat. Frame the right foot. Take an inhale. Let the heart shine forward. Exhale. Step that left foot forward to fold. Big bend into the knees. Press the ground away. Root to rise. Arms lift up overhead. Yes. Exhale. Hands come to the heart. Good. I'm going to switcheroo so I can see you. We're going to add on, ladies. Inhale. Arms sweep up overhead. Offer up the prayer. Exhale, swan dive forward, leading with your heart, release. Taking an inhale, find your halfway lift, long flat spine. We'll exhale, this right foot is gonna step back. We're gonna drop the right heel. So we're setting up for warrior one here. So I recommend train tracking your feet just a little bit so you've got a wider stance. Good. So the back heel is down, right toes are pointing at the front right corner of the mat. Left foot, 90-degree bend in the knee, and the toes are pointing forward. We'll inhale, arms rise up, warrior one. So here in warrior one, see I've got my legs are train tracked. I need to get a ponytail holder for next time, sorry you guys. Hips are squared towards the front. That front knee is not putting out this way or in. That front knee is in line with your middle toe here. Arms are up overhead, shoulders away from the ears. Hands can always come down to the chest if this is too much on your shoulders. We've got 2 more full breaths here. So strong. Let those storms come to us. We've got this. We're going to inhale, sip a little bit more through the fingertips. Exhale again. Find the bind. So lower back or clasp the hands. Taking an inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, let that heart melt inside the left thigh. Humble warrior. Allow the neck to release. 1 full breath. Good. Feel all 4 corners of each foot as you inhale, rise. Arms sweep up overhead. Good. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Good. Pick up that back heel. Taking an inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale from here, step back to plank pose. Drop the knees if you need to. Taking a full inhale and a full exhale. Good, drop the knees. From here, elbows come into the midline, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes, no weight in the hands. Inhale, head, chest, and chin lift. Baby cobra. Exhale, release the forehead down, tuck the toes. Press back up through all 4s. We'll meet in downward facing dog. You've got 2 full rounds of breath here. Good. At the bottom of an exhale, big bend into the knees, look between the hands, and then walk or hop your way up to the front of the mat, fold. Bend into the knees generously as you inhale, arms sweep up overhead, palms press. Exhale, bring it back down to the heart. Same thing, other side. Inhale, prayer rises. Belly lifts, heart lifts. Exhale, swan dive forward. Release and let go. Good. Inhale, find your halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, left foot steps back, setting up for warrior one. So drop that left heel. Heel toe your right foot out ever so slightly. Train track those legs as you inhale, power through the legs. Arms rise up. Good. Make sure that right hip is tracking backwards, so hips are facing the front of your mat. Yep. Shoulders away from the ears. Smile on the face. Joy in the heart. Good. So strong. Feel the blade of your back foot. Feel the big toe and the pinky toe of your front foot. Good. Taking a big inhale, sit through the fingers. Exhale, hands come behind the back. Find your heart opener here. On the inhale, as you exhale, melt forward inside that right thigh. Release the head and neck. Humble warrior. Full breath in. Nourish the body. Exhale, feel that new breath replenishing and flushing through. Release the hands, power through the legs. Inhale, you rise, arms lift. Exhale, hands return to the mat. Pick up that back heel. Taking an inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, press back to plank. Good. Drop the knees if need be. Take a full breath here. Good. Drop the knees. Lower the chest and the head. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra to rise. Chin and chest lift. Exhale, forehead to the earth. Tuck the toes. Press back up. Find your downward facing dog. 2 full breaths here. Inhaling, fill up the whole body. Open the mouth, exhale, cleanse and renew. Good. At the end of an exhale, big bend into the knees, look between the hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Big bend into the knees as you inhale, press the ground away, find round center sky as you rise. And exhale, hands come back to heart center. So nice. So I'm going to come into the middle so you can see me. We're going to do 2 rounds of chair pose. Yeah. So bring the feet together. Big toes are going to be together. We're going to sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, squeezing the knees and the thighs together, we're sitting back in our chair pose. Okay. So tail is long. Spine is long. That tail is kind of falling towards the earth. It's tucked ever so slightly so the lower abdominals are engaged. Good. Arms can reach up overhead. Arms can always come down to prayer. You're here for 2 more full breaths. Feel the weight in your feet. Maybe explore feeling the weight in your heels. Maybe the toes lift. So strong. If you're shaking, that means the storm is here and you've got it. We'll inhale, straighten the legs, arms lift up overhead. Good. Exhale, big bend into the knees as you swan dive forward. Let go. We're going to take in a big halfway lift, long flat spine. Good. Exhale, release. Big bend into the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. We're going right back into chair pose. Exhale, you sit. Good. Good, good. This time, bring the hands to the heart. We're going to find a twist really quick. You've got this, I promise. Squeezing everything into the middle. Lower belly is engaged. Taking a big inhale. As you exhale, find that right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Press through the palms. Find length in the spine before you twist. Maybe the gaze looks up. You've got 1 full breath here. Squeezing the thighs and the knees together. So strong. Good. Inhale, come back through the middle. And exhale, we're going right over to the other side. You got this. Breathe. The next pose will come. The next wave will come. The next storm will come. Good. Let's get out of here. Inhale, rise. Woo, and exhale, swan dive forward. Let go. Good. Take an inhale. Find halfway lift, long spine. Good. Exhale. Go ahead and step back to plank. Yep. And then drop the knees. Go ahead and lower all the way down. We're gonna set up for Sphinx pose here. So elbows are gonna come directly underneath the shoulders. Hands are this far apart. I'm looking at myself, I don't even know what to say. That's how far apart your arms are gonna be. Yeah? So from here, the tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. You can even feel your pinky toe pressing in. Pelvic bone is pressing in, or pubic bone is pressing into the mat. Inhale, the spine is long, neck is long. So you're not back bending here, you're not tucking, but energetically pull the elbows back towards the hip, or back towards the hips. Feel your heart shining through. You're here for 3 full breaths. You can always engage the glutes if this is a little bit kinky on the lower back. One more full cycle of breath. Feel the breath renew on the inhale. Feel it flush through and replenish on the exhale. Good. Go ahead and stack the hands on top of each other. Elbows come wide. Forehead comes down to the hands. Shake that tail feather ever so slightly. Release any stuff in the lower back. And as you're here for just a moment, feel the body literally rising with the breath. We've built up a little bit of heat. Feel the heart beating in your chest. That heat, there's blood pumping through your body. Send some gratitude to all the pieces and parts that keep you moving, keep you going. Lift up the head ever so slightly. Switch the hand that's on top, and then go ahead and lower right back down. Enjoy this bit of renewal and rest. We'll move just a little bit more. We've got a little bit more of a journey ahead of us. So use this time to replenish. Connect once more with the breath. Notice the physical body, the mental body, and the energetic body. Good. Go ahead and bring the hands down by the side. So forehead will be on the mat. Palms are facing the earth. Thumbs are pointed out. Tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. We're going to inhale, rise, chin and chest lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to do just the feet. Inhale. The inner thighs and the heels are pulling in towards each other. The feet are only lifting an inch or so off the ground. Exhale, release. One more, both sides. Inhale, chin and chest lift. Those hands are anchoring you to the floor. Exhale, release. Feet now. Inhale, lift. And release. Option to put those all together. Maybe even letting the arms lift up off the ground. So we'll inhale, everything rises. Heart, chin, chest. Arms are reaching back. Feet are reaching back. This is not about how far you can rise. It's about how long you can be. So the crown is lengthening. Length from the crown all the way to the tips of the toes. Feel the belly. You're rising and falling with the breath. One more full cycle here. Find so much length. Good. Exhale, release everything down. Palms come down underneath the shoulders. Press back. Find your child's pose. Beautiful. 2 big breaths, yogis. Good. Inhale, go ahead and come back up to all fours. Tuck the toes. We'll find downward facing dog. Taking a big breath here. Good. And then go ahead and walk slowly, slowly, slowly towards the hands. Finding a full release and a forward fold. Shake the head side to side. Ground through all 4 corners of the feet. As you inhale, start to press your way up to standing, rolling 1 vertebra at a time. Feel the weight of the arms. Good. When you arrive, let the shoulders roll up and back and down. Here we are in Tadasana. We've got one more quick sequence on both sides, and then we'll come back down and we'll get really juicy and relaxed. Okay? Everybody still doing well? Thumbs up. Sweet. All right, inhale, arms rise up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let that heart lead. Release the head, release the hands. Inhale, find your halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step that right foot back. We're gonna set up for warrior two, so drop the back heel. Get strong through the legs. Inhale, windmill the arms up to a T. Here you are, warrior two. 90-degree bend into this front leg. Back leg is long and extended. Feel the pinky toe of the left foot, or the extended foot, feel the big toe. That bent knee is not knocking inward. It's in line with your left pinky toe. Shoulders are away from the ears. Tail is long. Smile on the face. So strong. Good. From here, we're going to find peaceful warrior. So we'll inhale. This left arm reaches up. Right hand finds the back of the right thigh. Feel that extension. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Really feel the ribs coming up out of the hips. One more big breath in. As you exhale, hands come back to a T. We're going to come in a triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm reaches forward. That right hip stays put. And then the left hand releases inside of that left calf. Right arm reaches up. Option, you can look up towards your right hand. You can look straight ahead. You can look down at your foot. Do what feels right for your neck. You've got one more full cycle of breath here. So strong. Good. At the end of an exhale, look down at your feet. Bend into that front leg. We're going to inhale, windmill all the way up. Peaceful warrior. Good. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way down. Pick up that back heel. Taking a big inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale, step forward and fold. Press the ground away. Inhale to rise. And exhale, hands come back to the heart. Other side, inhale. I love, there's a local teacher, Kate Counts, who says, offer up your prayer like it's already been answered. Swan dive forward on the exhale. Inhale, find that halfway lift, long flat spine. Exhale, step the left foot back, setting up for warrior two. So strong in the legs. Inhale, windmill the arms up to a T. You guys look so good. So strong here. Remember, we're not pulling too much forward. We're not holding on to what's behind us. We're right here, right now. Stand in this strength. Breathe. Good. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Left palm finds the back of the right thigh. Straighten that front leg. Feel that extension. Feel that lengthening. And then exhale, hands come out to a T. Inhale, fill up the body. Exhale, reach forward with that right hand. That left hip stays back. Right hand finds the inside of the right calf or a block. Inhale, the left arm reaches up. Breathe. You are so strong and so resilient. Good. At the end of an exhale, look down at your feet, bend into that front leg. So strong. Inhale, windmill up. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way down. Pick up that back heel. Low lunge. Take an inhale. Shine the heart forward. Find length. From here, step back to downward facing dog. We'll take in an inhale and we'll roll forward to plank. Option to drop the knees. One last challenge here. We're going to hold for 3 breaths. Belly to spine. Crown is long. Pressing through the heels. Pressing the ground away. Shoulder blades are separated. One more big inhale. You've got this. Exhale. Lower the knees. Good. Come on back to the feet. And we're just going to swing the legs around out in front of us. Good. Give them a nice little shake. Good stuff. I'm kind of sweaty, y'all. All right, so take your jazz hands. I love that. And then take the flesh out from underneath the sits bones. Yeah. Get a nice seat. The feet are flexed. Hands come by the side. Inhale, heart lifts, crown lifts, find length. And then exhale, hinging from the hips. Start to lean forward. Don't lose the length of the spine. Keep those feet flexed. And then when you find that point where you're not going any farther, release the chin to the chest. Let go. Notice what you're feeling. Notice the physical body. Blood is pumping, heart is beating. That's a good thing. Sending oxygen to our brain. Notice the mental body. Is it clear? Is it cluttered? If it's cluttered, can you take in a big breath here? Create space and exhale, let all the clutter go. We're going to take an inhale, lift with the heart, gently, 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 gently. Good, bring the soles of the feet together. Now, we'll take an inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, keeping the length in the spine. Finding another fold here, releasing the chin to the chest. This part of the practice is so rich. This is where we can fully sink into the potency and the depth of this yoga, this connection of mind, body, and breath. Allow yourself to sink in and go deep. On your next inhale, gently rise. We're going to extend the legs once more and find a twist on both sides. So that right foot is going to cross over the left. Keep the left foot flexed. Yeah. You can always, you can bend the knee if need be, but I like keeping my leg extended. Right hand is going to come around to anchor. Left arm reaches up tall. Crown lifts, heart lifts. Exhale, left elbow finds the outside of that right knee. And you twist, gaze looks out over the right shoulder. Breathe. Keep that extended leg, that foot is flexed and engaged. Big inhale, and as you exhale, release the left arm. Bring that right hand around the knee. Give yourself a little squeeze. Left arm comes behind. Find a counter twist. Good, and then bring it back to the front. And then we'll just do the thing with the other side. So right leg is extended long. Keep that foot flexed. Left sole of the foot grounds into the mat. Left arm reaches back behind, right arm reaches. Heart lifts, ground lifts. Exhale, right elbow outside of the left knee. Find and twist, gaze looks out over the left shoulder. And breathe. Noticing that the only movement at this point should be our breath and our heart. Everything else is invited to be still. Good. Release that. Bring the left arm around the left knee. Right arm reaches back. Counter twist. Good. Go ahead and make sure you're in the middle of your mat because we'll come down in just a moment. Soles of the feet are on the earth. Knees are bent. Feet are hip width distance apart. Hands come behind the thighs. We've been here before. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, curl and round. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl and round. Just kidding, we have one more. Inhale, heart lifts. This time, exhale, curl and round. You're gonna make your way all the way down to your back. Use the core, use the belly, lower gently and slowly, one vertebra at a time. Take your time, good. When you land, once again, take a moment and feel the hips, the organs, the spine, the shoulders, the head, everything is supported. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. You badass, strong, warrior, yogi, storm chasers. So good. From here, we're gonna once again find that spinal twist, but let's go all the way in. So let the knees come out to the left. That left palm can find the outside of the right knee to encourage a little bit more of a twist. Right arm reaches out to a T. Gaze can look out over the right shoulder. Full stillness here. Breathe. Notice again, what is still holding? What is asking for release here? Scan the body. Send the breath to any places that need a little extra space, and a little extra love. And we'll inhale, gently come through the middle, knees drop to the right side. That right palm can find the outside of the left thigh. Left arm reaches out to a T. Gaze looks out over the left shoulder. And again, notice how you feel. Allow yourself to be fully indulgent here. Feeling the full inhale, fill the body, renew the body. And feeling that exhale, releasing and surrendering and nourishing. And come into back up through the middle. Soles of the feet come to the floor. Now we started here, right, with lifting our tail up off of the earth. We're going to do 3 rounds again. You've got options. You can just do the lift and release, the lift and release, the lift and release. Or if you'd like to hold a bridge pose, you're more than welcome to do that when we lift for the first time or even the second time. If you do want to hold bridge pose, I encourage you to find that bind that we found several times during our practice, interlacing the hands underneath the back, tucking the shoulders one at a time. So again, feet are hip width distance apart. Find all 4 corners of the feet. So whatever your variation is, inhale, tail lifts. Feel this. Exhale. Staying here if you're in bridge pose, or exhale, releasing all the way down. Close the eyes. Inhale, tail lifts. And exhale, wherever you are, feeling every bit of the body that is required to move or to keep you in this pose. One more full cycle of breath. Good. As you exhale, release one vertebra at a time, all the way down. When you land, bring those knees, squeeze them in wide-legged towards the armpits. Yeah. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Feel that final opening of the hips. Option here if you want to find a happy baby. These are the final movements of our asana practice. So any posture that feels good, any movement right here, take it. Good. And our final breath in, bring the knees into the chest, nose to the knees, squeeze, squeeze, every bit of energy, every bit of strength, everything pulls in, big, big breath in, and then exhale, release everything. Head releases to the mat, legs extend long, toes relax to the outer edges of the mat, palms are facing upward. Go ahead and gently close the eyes. We'll move into Shavasana, and I will let you know when it's time to rise. But before you drift off into this blissful rest, once again, bring your awareness to your physical body. Notice what is left, what you are holding. Can you release? Bringing your awareness now to the mental body, fully clearing the mind, allowing you to fully enjoy and experience your Shavasana. And lastly, bringing your awareness to your heart space. Feel a full breath in as the heart rises. And as you exhale, open the mouth, clear, and let go. Let the heart melt into the earth. The physical properties of the room dissolve. This is your peaceful, beautiful, much deserved, well-earned rest. Shavasana. And begin to gently bring your awareness back to your body. Feel a full inhale enter the body. And feel the full exhale release and exit the body. And invite gentle movements. You can wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. See all those cute little toes. And on your next inhale, let those arms rise up and over. Feel a big full body stretch. Yes. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows as you roll over to one side. Let your head be cradled. We'll pause here. Relish in this moment. This is home. You've cultivated this beautiful stillness and calm within the body and the mind and the breath. Take a moment to note exactly how this feels. You can return to it always. The storm is out there, and every one of us must eventually face the storm. When the storm comes, pray that it will shake you to your roots and break you wide open. Being broken open by the storm is your only hope. When you are broken open, you get to discover for the first time what is inside you. Some people never get to see what is inside them, what beauty, what strength, what truth and love. They were never broken open by the storm. So don't run from your pain. Run into your pain. Let life's storms shatter you. When you're ready, keep the eyes gently closed. Begin to rise, making your way back up to a comfortable seat. And when you arrive and you found that place of comfort, once again, from where we started, feel your seat connected to the earth. Feel your heart and your crown lifting and rising with each inhale. And exhale, feel that grounding energy rooting you down, down, down. We'll take a full collective breath in together. Fill up the whole body. Hold here at the top. Sink into that stillness. Inhale just to sip more air and open the mouth. Exhale. Beautiful. Bring your palms together at your heart. Feel the heat of the flesh. Feel your own humanity. And let the palms rise to the forehead. May there be peace and joy in all of our thoughts. And let the hands lower to the mouth. May there be peace and joy and generosity in all of our words. And finally, letting the hands, this prayer, return to our heart center. May there be peace and joy and generosity in all that we do. Beautiful yogis, thank you so much for your willingness and your strength and your presence here today. Such beautiful, beautiful practices. I'm honored to see you. The light in me sees and is warmed by the beautiful, beautiful light within each of you. To close our practice together, we bow and say, Namaste.